So owning a home is one of the top 2 or 3 tasks that a human performs in his or her lifetime. The others being getting a job, getting kids, and I don't know, looking after parents and all. So I didn't have this task even into my mind even like 5 or 6 months back. But universe conspired in a very strange way over the past few months, and also because the other few tasks I have already performed, this got super shot into being fulfilled as soon as possible. I'll try to give a background of my home searching that started when my father visited me. So it was one day when we were on our way to Hoganakal Falls on a Sunday. Yeah, it was a Sunday. So again, some way or the other, I was telling my father about the rent hike that my owner has levied on me. So I was paying like 21 plus 5, and now all of a sudden he's asking for 25, and I think he would have increased it to 30 also. So he asked me to pay 25 plus 5, which is 30k right away, which is like a 5k increase from the immediate next month, and then move towards 35k. So my father told me, why not go for a apartment. I have also been thinking of it. I mean, no idea is independent. That's what I can tell you right now, right? Every idea has a base, so you would have thought about the idea at some point of time. Now, because of all the catalysts that are working together, you finally take the plunge. So I searched for apartment near me. So we were at Sompura Gate at that point, having breakfast of dosa. Now the first property that came up was Modern Spaaces. By the way, we were also looking at all the hoardings on Sarjapur Road, and it was filled with hoardings of all the all the properties that have come up around the place. So the first option that came up was Modern Spaaces. We came here. This is the kind of property that I love. It looked beautiful, and the price was also extremely attractive. They offered me a 757 plus 77 square feet terrace, private terrace property at I think 32 lakhs. Although it was small, so that was the only concern that we had. So father almost told me that let's make the booking and then move on. But I didn't do. Wanted to explore a few more properties. Then all the other properties that we saw after that were like bigger and all. So then we found this Trinity complex where there was one resale apartment at Trinity Sunrise. So there were multiple properties there. Finally, the only property that we boiled down to was a 2 BHK at 28 lakhs. Yeah, a resale property with most of the interiors already done. So again, that caught actually father's eye, and he said that let's take this. I mean, there is nothing to lose here. So we went straight away to the owner's flat, and there again, I immediately gave him a token amount also of 20,000 rupees. There was some tenant who had moved in right on the day when we visited there. So he said that he will need some time to vacate the tenants. But he was okay with giving me a 1 month date. That's why I had given him the token amount also. So in the midst, we got the loan approved and all, everything. But when I finally went ahead and asked him to get the sale deed, which was basically something that bank was asking for, he told me that day itself, which is like 20 days post me giving the token amount, that day he actually talked to his tenant, who again said that they need like 2 months time to vacate the flat. But on the day I had given the token amount, I told my own apartment owner that I would be leaving the place. Anyway, I mean, whether I got a place or not, I had to move out of the flat. Right. So now, at the end of August, I had to move out of my apartment, and this guy, he has not even told his tenant till date that they have to vacate. Now I am left with very few options. I had to move out anyhow, and I was into talks with that person, and this actually left a bitter taste in my mouth. I mean, he's not keeping his words and all. And I thought, yeah, it's okay. The property was also old. It was like 10 years old property, versus that in the same locality, if I'm getting a new property and the builder is good. I mean, he has lots of properties in this area. Karagrahara, half of the projects that are coming up are of Modern Spaces only. So finally I took the plunge because I like the design. I had seen many more options in between. I had a bad taste with a resale property of late. So I didn't search for anything else more. Came here straight away on Ganesh Chaturthi and made the booking. So right now I am just outside the dummy flat. So on the right hand side, this balcony that you can see. So this is the exact view that we'll be getting, and on the right hand side this aram leaves. So this will be my private terrace, and the rest of the area is the common terrace. So outside, let's get inside and get a view of the apartment. Now the demo flat is very similar to the layout that I would be having. So let's see what's inside. So on this door they give this Fube digital lock. So you have multiple options, like you can use a key, you can use biometric, you can use a passcode, and I don't know what's the fourth one, I have to check. This is the demo flat. The moment I entered this flat now, I was so happy looking at the alignment. I just want my actual flat to look like this. So the common sitting area and the TV unit is right next to the balcony, and there is no separate living area. So everyone in the family will stay here. Helps with the closeness of the family members. So now there is a kitchen bar type of dinner table. I'll try to keep it this way only. And this alignment of the kitchen also I like a lot. On this corner again, just like I said, I will try to place the washing machine. The chimney will go above the window. The fridge will be here. TV here. I'll try to have a book unit in that corner. That would suit me. That corner. And behind this wall I can have some paintings or I don't know, anything. I'll try to have a shoe unit on the foyer. Yeah, on the foyer it would be better. Or on this part also I can have some umbrella holders, etc. And this is the master bedroom. Again, it's very simply done, plain arrangement, but then this looks good. I'll try to have a loft over the cupboard, and I'll create a study area here. These are all queen size beds. So what I feel is for these kind of apartment, queen size beds would look better, but it's up to you. You can fit a king size one also because there is sufficient space between the two plug points, but then that would take up more space. The private terrace is only available on the ground floor, so in my apartment I would have a private terrace also, but in this one, because this is not having a private terrace, so in my apartment I intend to do something similar. I would have a pavement in the middle, and then there will be plants around just to give a vibe of a rainforest. A toilet that has been given as a part of the flat itself. I like this kind of alignment. So you can see the commode is again a wall unit, and all the furnishings are of Toto brand. Top is again covered, so the geyser, wires, etc., which looks ugly, those won't be there. So again, a clean shaped toilet. I will keep it the way it is. Maybe try to add a shelf on one side. Coming to the balcony, so they give this covered balcony so you can open up as per your will, which is a great add, I feel. Again, just like I told, the space for washing machine is right here, but then this will take up some space in the balcony where I want the most possible space. So this place also I'll utilize for something else. Maybe I'll keep my barbecues here, or a bird nest chair that Olivia has been asking for right in this place. Again, the view from my balcony would just be like this because there's a garden right outside the balcony. Now coming back, so there are motion sensing lights here. I think this is part of the package, but I'm not very sure. But even if it's not there, I will add this. It's a very nifty feature to save electricity cost, because I have often noticed that in my own flat, I mean in the previous rented, wherever I have lived, someone or the other would always forget to turn off the switches. And this is the guest bedroom. Again, a queen size bed would suit the most these kind of apartments. Space, how to utilize, I have to think of. This is a very simple false ceiling that has been put up in place. I sort of like this kind of false ceiling and not the clumsy, complicated ones. Again, the view from the balcony is not the balcony, the window is super. I like these kind of plants. And the lighting arrangement also is something that has caught my attention. Kitchen area, again it's a wide window that you have. This color combination is really catching on to me. It's spacious, that's the thing. I mean, although it's a small size flat, the total is overall around 850. But then the way things have been arranged, it looks very slick, like a 5-star hotel. Not a 5-star, 3-star hotel. Like a good room. I'll use something like this. This looks really good and makes the room feel more spacious because of the mirrors, the way it reflects. When do they give the handover? I'm just dying to start working on the interiors. Just dying to work on the interiors. The sooner they give, the better it's for me, and the better it will calm down my nerves. Otherwise, every day I pass through the same place from my rented apartment and every day I think, how soon can I move in here? Because the rented apartment I'm staying at right now, Bhavisha Urban Homes, it's so tiny and the alignment is so bad that I don't want to stay here for a single more day. But what to do? I've already moved in. So one thing that I like about the kitchen and the rooms and the other places also, they have given ample number of plug points. This is something that I find very strange in most of the flats, because I don't know what money or what savings do they make by limiting the number of these outlets. And after you make an apartment, it's very difficult to create more additional outlets, right? Because I mean, you cannot drill on the wall, and if you make a separate one, it would look ugly. So yeah, that's how it is. I am digging this look. I am standing wherever interiors I am talking to. I am trying to show them the demo flat. I am asking them what, because this looks good and I think there are not a lot of furnishings inside, so the cost would also be affordable. I don't have money. I spent so much. I went out of my budget by cancelling the resale flat, which was like 7 lakhs cheaper. And in addition, I have to spend on furnishing also now. So hope this comes out with a really attractive pricing. And yeah, I am able to replicate this thing with some additions. And this is the status of the building right now. So see how beautiful the garden will look outside my apartment. I mean, this is the best thing possible, right? I have so many. I was not even thinking about buying a home like 3-4 months back, and now once this process started, now all that I can think of is how beautiful can I make it look. Just look at this. This will exactly be the type of look that my own apartment will have a few months from now. Wow. My private terrace. On the first day when we visited here, the same day when we finalized my riverside property in Gwalpara, so that deal also took place on the same day. And the day of Ganesh Chaturthi, when I made the final booking here, on the same day, I also invested on the other project that I am currently taking up. That's a secret. So it was a happy Ganesh Chaturthi for me. Anyway, let's see how things turn up. I'm extremely hopeful that life is taking a turn towards the good side finally. I'll keep you posted of each and every development that happens with the property. So as you can see, this is the construction status of the project. There are like 564 apartments in this complex, so it's a huge sized complex, although compact, but then yeah, all the amenities, whatever you can think of, would be there, and there will be lots of empty spaces. I'll show you around in the brochure also. Let's just take a stroll around the under construction site. So Soul Tree by Modern Spaces is actually located quite close to Sarjapur Road. It's like 500 meters from Sompura Gate. So in terms of connectivity, pretty well sorted. I almost come to the apartment, under construction apartment, almost every alternate day, because this place is so close to my heart. It feels like a dream that it's getting completed right in front of my eyes. So finishing off the video with a few glimpses of my under construction apartment. So mind you, this is the actual apartment that I would be getting. Thank you for viewing this video, friends. Please like and subscribe. Please bless me so that I can have all the happiness that I dream of in this life, and you can also have the same. Thank you so much. Bye.